What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Economic Events. Today I'm going to be reading an article from TheStreet.com. Let's get right into it. No landing and no Fed rate cuts. The market's new bet in 2024. I don't know why they're surprised. Based off these inflation reports, I don't know what made them think that they would change that. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell faces the intricate task of navigating the U.S. economy's success alongside its challenges. With a dual mandate of ensuring price stability and fostering full employment, Powell's recent remarks reflect this complexity, along acknowledging economic strength while expressing concerns about rising inflation. Year to date, this is the CPI report for 2024. January was 3.1. February was 3.2, and March has been 3.5%. So inflation is just going up like that right now, while the stock market's kind of like, like that. But I'll get more into that in a minute. Despite pressure from Wall Street for immediate rate cuts, Powell's cautious tone emphasizes the Fed's commitment to data-driven decisions, prompting market reactions such as surging bond yields. Well, the reason why the stock market wants, or Wall Street is hoping for rate cuts is because the S&P 500, as of at the time of recording this video, is only up 6% for the year. We're approaching the end of April at this point. So you're talking about the January, February, March. It's going, let's just say, up 2% a year or 2% a month. And while the S&P 500, which is the broader index for the entire overall stock market, overall average, is up 6% for the year. Treasury yields are getting you between 4.5% to 5.5%, so they're not far off. And the Treasury yields are guaranteed. They're backed by the U.S. government. So it seems like you may be better off possibly going into, or not better off because the numbers are a little bit lower for the bond yields. But nonetheless, when you look at it and you say, okay, is it giving you 4.5% to 5.5% versus the other one that's giving you 6% for the year, and one of them is a guaranteed 4.5% to 5%, while the other one is, it could be down 6% for the year. You never know. Investors are gradually adjusting their expectations, considering the possibility that the economy may not require rate cuts amid robust job growth and consumer spending, leading to growing consensus around sustained economic growth and inflation. So here's what the unemployment numbers for the year so far looking like. You've got January, it was at 3.7. February was 3.9, so it was a bit of a spike. And then in March, it went back to 3.8%. So I think with the Fed, I think they want, as long as the unemployment number is below 4%, I think they're happy with that. So now Wall Street may want the unemployment numbers to jump to like 5 or 6% just in order for them to get those precious rate cuts they really are hoping for. Looking ahead, market dynamics remain uncertain, influenced by geopolitical tensions and corporate earnings reports, with Powell's recent statement signaling a commitment to a higher for longer rate narrative despite its implications for equity markets. So the geopolitical tensions are obviously, the last few years you've had the war between Russia and Ukraine, and then in the last 6-7 months you've had the conflict in the Middle East, or the war between Israel and Palestine. And then over last weekend, from recording this video, you've got Iran just jumped in and launched over 200 drones or 2,000 drones at Israel. So there's a lot going on with the market right now. So there are a lot of fears there right now. So I personally expect that there's a possibility of a downward coming up pretty soon, and this 6% return as of now by the end of the year could be minus 10%. So we're talking about a 16% swing. And then when I talk about the corporate earnings reports, so in the month of April, there's 1,387 companies announcing their earnings reports. And a lot of these are the major players, like you've got Amazon, or the Magnificent Seven, as they say. You've got Amazon, you've got Tesla, Meta, formerly Facebook, and then you've got Apple. Microsoft has done theirs already for a month, and Nvidia, I think they did theirs earlier this month, if I'm not mistaken, and then. And I'm blanking on the seventh one, but anyway, it's probably Netflix. Yeah, Netflix does their earnings this month too. The main inflation indicator that the Federal Reserve goes by is the PCE, otherwise known as the Personal Consumption Expenditure. And that one has been creeping up too. In January, that was at 2.4%. February was at 2.5%, so that one's going up. And I don't have March's data. That one does not come out until at the end of this month, which is after I've already recorded this video. So I'll probably most likely make an update on that too. But there's obviously a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on within the market right now. You got, what I like about Jerome Powell is, I'm critical of his 2% stability inflation number. I don't really like that. I'd rather inflation be 0 year over year. But what I like is the fact that he's holding ground and he doesn't care what Wall Street is saying right now. He doesn't care what the president's saying. He's doing what he sees best to his knowledge. So whether it's right or wrong, he's standing up for something. And as they say, if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. So I like what he's doing there. I can respect that. I don't know what's going to happen to his future because he's due to be up for renewal in less than 2 years. I think it's January or February of 2026 is when he's supposed to either he'll be re-inaugurated into another 4 years of the Fed chairman, or he'll retire, be fired, whatever. So I mean, he's 70 right now, so by the time he gets there, he'll be 72, 73, depending on when his birthday is. But anyway, let me know what you all think down below in the comment section. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, keep those comments coming. I do always enjoy them. I don't always get a chance to reply to all of them, but I do read them all. I do like them. They are nice, engaging conversations and comments. I like those. Let me know what you think about what the Federal Reserve doing. Do you like the fact that he's holding ground? Are you one of these Wall Street guys where you want him to drop rates back to 0 again, or are you on the complete other side where you want him to double interest rates from 5.5% to 11% by the end of this year? I mean, that'd be wacky. That'd be just crazy. What the S&P 500 would go at the time of recording this video. It's over $5,000. If he jumped rates to 11%, like some of you may dream of, that S&P 500 is going to be called the S&P 200 because it's going to be worth about $200. That's how bad it's going to drop. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.